Hey, hello, and here we go. This is Sam Crittenden here, also known as Tall Sam. I'm the Director of Education here at Playbook, and if you've been following our tutorials, you know my voice at this point. This is a tutorial for anybody who just activated their account. They're sitting in the My Songs page of the Playbook website, and they want to know, what do I do next? Where do I start? This is a tutorial for you. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is that all the content in the My Songs page, and we got a lot of content. If I drag down through here, there's over 60 songs on this page, are broken down into three main categories. We have our big band repertoire, we have our small group repertoire, which is quartet arrangements, and then we have our intro to improvisation curriculum. So those are the three main categories of things that you're going to find on this website. Now, those three categories can be broken down into some smaller different categories depending on what you're looking for. Are you looking for some big band for maybe a more advanced band? Are you looking for some intro to jazz big band? Are you looking to play some blues? If you are looking for something in particular, you can use these tags up at the top. And by clicking on just one of them, oh, now we're looking at all of our blues tunes, right? Maybe we want to add some jazz standards there. Oh, now we got our jazz standards going, right? So whenever we click, if it's pink behind this thing, you are looking at that category of tunes that are available on the site. The first one that I want to dive into are the big band tunes, and there are two different categories of our big band tunes. We have our intro to jazz series, and that's actually going to be featured in a separate tutorial video, just kind of walking you through more about what's available on those. And then we have our big band levels 2 through 4, which are designed for maybe a more established band. You're not just starting your program, but you want to find some music that's fun, that has some extra resources for you and your students. This is what you're looking for. And I'm going to go for You Are My Sunshine, the level 3 version, just to show you what every single page is going to look like. Now, when you click on a song, the first thing that's going to happen is this player up at the top, which we like to call the flex player, is going to load. It might take a few seconds, but eventually you're going to get to this thing that looks kind of like a mixing board, if you're familiar with that. And it's going to have every single track on the recording individually laid out so that you can have some fun. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's play the track and let's listen. We're going to pick it up. This is Grace Kelly playing saxophone. Ooh, she sounds so good. So the cool thing about our players, if we want to hear more of Grace, we can go to her track, alto 2, and click this S. Suddenly, she's by herself. Or maybe we want to take the solo, we can click the M right next to the S. And then we can play the solo instead, right? So the S makes it so that instrument is playing, the M quiets that instrument. Maybe we just want to hear the saxophones for this solo, right? Oh yeah, but it would be nice to have some drums. We got the drums and the saxophone section, that's it. And then if we want to say, really just bring the tenor 2 up, we're having a hard time hearing tenor 2, we can raise the volume. If we say that Barry's a little loud, we can lower the volume. So you can have so much fun just clicking around, seeing what you can hear by listening to different voices, by raising and lowering the volume. It's a really fun thing to just, before you get into any kind of educational stuff, just kind of have some fun playing around with it and see how you can change the arrangement simply by changing what's going on in the flex player, right? Now, if we go down farther, you can download the track if you want to take it with you on the go, if you want to listen to it offline. You can come down to this section called Find Your Part, where you can find your part that's assigned to you for big band. And all you have to do, I'm going to choose the trombone. All you have to do is click on your part. It's going to download, and then it's going to open up in a browser. And there you go. We got our whole part for You Are My Sunshine. You Are My Sunshine, by the way, is a great arrangement for the trombones. It's a really fun, really fun solo. Along with every big band chart also comes a history section that talks about the inspiration for the arrangement with a video at the bottom. And then finally, the sectionals. Every section in the big band, every instrument in the big band gets their own private sectional / masterclass talking about a couple key tips for the tune with a playbook mentor These are some of the best musicians I know. Some really, really talented and wonderful people to be giving advice. So definitely check that out. With every big band tune, there are sectionals, there's a history lesson, and there are the parts available. So that covers big band. The other thing that we have available here is our small ensemble music, which includes some tunes that go along with the big band repertoire in case you want to get a little deeper into it. We have some chord changes if you just want to practice some chord changes outside of a specific song. We have our blues pack, and then we have our jazz standards pack. Just to show you what that looks like. It's very similar to the big band. It's very similar to the big band. You have a part that's a lead sheet for every single instrument, and then a flex player to go along with the arrangement. So if you want to be the trombone here, and you want to do it, all you have to do is click the M, and suddenly you're the trombone, right? Or maybe you're a pianist and you want to practice your comping along with the trombone, right? You get the piano. Or you're a drummer and you want to practice playing with the rhythm section. All you have to do is mute yourself, and now there's no more drums. It's you, and you're grooving out and you sound great, right? So that's how the small group stuff can be really fun, how it can be really helpful. And then the final thing that we have is our improvisation curriculum. You can find that by clicking on improv class up here. We have 8 parts. It's an intro to improvisation class, really built around these ideas of call and response. And each part comes with a video that has a bunch of call and response. We get into some theory, we get some takeaways from the video, and then again, we have the player down here along with another video from one of our mentors talking you through some ways to practice what was addressed in improv class that day. So something else to check out. Those are our 3 main things, pieces of content that we have here are the big band tunes, then we have the small group tunes, and then we have the improv class. Between all that, I hope you have a lot of fun digging into the website, playing along, grooving along. And if you have any other questions, feel free to look through some of the other tutorials. Like I said, I'm going to highlight the Intro to Jazz series specifically in a separate tutorial because there's some other stuff going on there. Otherwise, go out and have a great time. Thanks so much.